The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and Chondo.
Hi.
Hello. Right, so I've become one of the horrible people who supported Nintendo. And
Jesus, Seth, we should disarm you. We should kick you off the podcast. Jesus, how could you do this?
I know. The second Seth disappears, this does become a food podcast.
Oh.
What else are we going to talk about?
No, the last time you guys were left unsupervised, you talked about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, the autism came out.
And I have a slight bitch to make about it, but I will freely admit, straight up here at the start, it is completely self-inflicted.
Fun.
So, started up the Switch. It wanted me to migrate my system from my old Switch to the new Switch 2.
Yeah.
It wanted to use a micro SD card to do that. I didn't have one. So I was just like, fuck it. I don't care. I'll just start fresh. Who cares? I'll just have to log into everything and move on with my day. That was my mistake. It's actually a real pain in the ass to set up a brand new Switch. But Nintendo did give me a really quick and easy option that would have solved all of my problems instantaneously straight out of the gate. So I will freely admit, this bitch is a completely self-inflicted one. There was a better, and it asked me to do it first. It literally asked me to do it. Solution.
Fair.
So, decide not to do it. Now I'm going to log into my Nintendo account and get it all set up on the Switch. On the Switch 2. I forgot my account, have to go through, set all that, passwords up again, go again. Okay, cool, done. Set it up on Switch. Awesome. Logged in, pulls my account. Go, okay, let's redeem the copy of Mario Kart I have. I have to go into the Play Store. It asked me to log into my account again to verify who I am. And again, I'm going to point out there is a way to fix this. I just missed it. While I was doing this, I had to log in and out of the account a couple of times so it could like refresh and download updates and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I completely missed the don't ask me to do this again button.
Oh.
So I was massively frustrated having to type in this really long password code I'd created for my account every time I wanted to do anything with the online service because I missed that tick box. If I just hit that tick box first, problem would have been solved immediately. Again, Nintendo already thought of it. I'm just an idiot. Getting that all set up. Okay, cool. Mario Kart's down. Awesome. That's running. I have a game on my account from my old Switch from when I bought Bayonetta 2. I got a digital copy of Bayonetta 1. So I'm like, okay, let's see if Nintendo's finally attaching your games to your account, not to your systems. Because that shit's been like, what the fuck, Nintendo? Go, okay, download Bayonetta. Can't do it. Okay, why? Because your previous Switch is set as your primary console. You need to switch that over to the Switch 2. Okay, how do I do that? Okay, it runs me through the process where I kind of link them to via file share and it just promotes the new one. And then I can just download it fine. Download ran perfectly good. Worked absolutely fine. But again, that permission would have been given if I'd done the initial thing with the micro SD and just migrated over.
Amazing.
So I kept running into problems that just would have been fixed if I'd just done that migration. This whole thing took me about an hour to get all set up and good to go, but it would have taken 5 minutes if I had a micro SD lying around here.
I find it hard to think that you had to have a micro SD to do it, though. Like, could it not have been done wirelessly?
I got to assume it would because it was able to transfer the permissions over for me to get Bayonetta onto my Switch 2 wirelessly.
That would have been like account-based, but if there was any data on the original Switch moved to the Switch 2, should have been able to transfer it wirelessly, surely.
Yeah, I've lost all my saves, not that I care, but all my saves are technically gone. But most of the games I played on my Switch 1, I've not played in a long time, or if I was going to, I'd be playing them from start again. So
that's fair enough.
I'm not overly concerned. Although I did try every Switch 1 game I own on the Switch 2, all of them worked.
Nice.
Not a single one of them didn't work.
That's good.
And I didn't just put them in the thing and see if it read them. I took them all at least to the start menu, so they all booted. Good. Which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah. I've got a somewhat eclectic set of games. Not all of them are mainstream. Some of them are from bigger and smaller developers. So it's like, yeah, cool, nice. Everything transferred over. The backwards compatibility wasn't a lie.
I mean, that is a bonus. I'm
having a pretty good time with my Switch 2.
That's awesome.
It's working great. Now that it's all set up, it's good. It just, that first hour was a massive hassle.
Yeah.
For no real reason.
Honestly, the only issue you've had was self-inflicted.
Yeah. That's it. It's all been me as a dumbass.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing me and you're getting a Switch 2, for the love of Christ, do the account migration.
Get a micro SD, be fine.
Don't do what I did and try and do it from fresh. It was such a waste of time.
Don't do what Donnie don't did.
Sacrifice.
So, we've got a couple of news things we wanted to talk about before we get into the trailers.
Yes.
So, I mean, we've got to acknowledge it. The LA riots are kind of fucking nuts.
They are insane.
It is like
it's only
seriously watching a train wreck from the outside. Like, holy Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I know we've been making jokes about, like, the Civil War coming to the United States, but it feels like it's kicking off in LA.
Yeah, but, like, it's one of those things, like, it's getting real. It's like, oh, this is no longer just a joke. This could actually happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it started, like, I mean, it's protesters... And it's been escalating in lots of weird ways. The reporting on it's the bit that's, like, the craziest. Because, like, a lot of people... I saw a bunch of things where, like, there was the... what are they? The Weibo cars?
Oh, yeah. One of the... like,
and people were pointing at, like, the fact that, like, look, peaceful protesters don't burn fucking cars. And then someone else pointed out they burnt the Weibo cars because the Weibo cars take photos of everything around them.
Yeah. Yeah. So just being like mobile surveillance. It's like, no, don't want that.
Yeah.
We had a reporter just get randomly shot in the leg. So
the thing that annoys me about that one is if you watch the footage, and it's easy to find if you look it up. There's a reporter talking in the foreground of the shot. And in the background of the shot, there's just a line of cops. They're not in combat. There's no protesters around them. And then one of them just raises their gun and shoots her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like you can see, he's clearly standing there with it, like, doesn't have it on his shoulder. He has it, like, in a down ready position, and he looks straight at her and actively pulls it to his shoulder. It's not he was ready and it slipped. It's a fucking decision. He chose to do that. He just happened to have the fucking camera on him at the time.
Yeah.
And that's not even the worst of the shit that's come out.
Oh, no.
We were talking about it before everything happened. There was one woman who's trying to go home, and she has to go through a line of, like, I don't think it was ICE. It was probably the National Guard or something. And she's like, I live here. I just want to get through. And they basically shoot her in the chest from, like, 10, 15 feet away.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fucking shit. No.
Supposedly, and I don't know the validity of it, there was one of a girl who had I think it was like an Israeli flag tattoo, and they specifically shot it.
Oh, wow. That's just petty. What the hell?
I don't know the validity of that one. I just remember seeing it. That one could be fake. But yeah, that's something that supposedly happened.
Yeah. No, it's a massive mess over there right now. Like, they've got the National Guard who were thrown in. They've put Marines in there, but they're not allowed to do anything. So they're just looking after, like, 2 warehouses, and that's it.
Yeah, but, like, those Marines have been sent in with no support. They don't have resources for bedding, food, anything. They're just like, we all showed up, and there's nothing for us to stay here with.
Yeah, there's pictures of them sleeping in garage floors. They're just top to tail, just the entire floor covered in it.
But there's also reports that those Marines haven't done any non-lethal training.
Yeah, they're all young 18 to 21-year-old kind of kids.
Like, the people that won't question being sent in.
Man,
like,
why do I feel like I watched a show in a galaxy far, far away where they did this?
Oh, gosh.
You get a whole bunch of green troops in, and then you throw them against rioters.
and just
I
wait.
feel like
for an
I've seen it
excuse.
before.
Yeah. It's horrible to watch happening. Meanwhile, it's just Trump and Elon seem to be making up again, which is somehow more
Maybe
terrifying.
I've only seen Elon or the olive branch out. I haven't seen Trump say anything about it.
Yeah, when he finally came down from his ketamine binge, it's like, oh fuck, did I? Oh no, I've done.
No, I said the things. Oh no, oh fuck.
Oh god, I showed my hand. I should never have done this. Oh god, that I do like when that happened though, because it was just the memes. It was so good.
Oh, God damn it! I didn't see it ever get made, but god damn, he's the fucking dude from the Cayman Islands in The Simpsons.
He is.
Oh god, I shouldn't have said he did something illegal. Oh god, I shouldn't have said he was Epstein. Oh god, I'm in trouble. It's too hot.
It really is. It fits so well. Oh god. Look, I just want Musk to go away. Send him to Mars. Let's be done with it.
Yeah.
He can be one of the first colonists. Because they're more likely to, vacuum themselves. But apart from all that in the US, what else has been happening around?
I don't remember there being a huge amount. I mean, there was some weird drone stuff that got put out recently showing off how drones are now becoming aqua capable. Basically, once they hit water, they rotate the fans and just swim around now.
Which
and
is cool
another
as
drone
fuck.
that's been designed so that it can attach to a power line and use the magnetic field around it to charge its battery. Which is
really like that.
kind of terrifying because it's like the limiter on drones at this point was signal distance and battery life. You just killed battery life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has just been fixed. As long as there's a power line nearby,
And
you're gold.
Even fucking signal distance with that is fucking gone, because if you can set a drone and just set a massive fucking flight path and it just follows a GPS signal, it can charge itself for as long as it fucking needs to get there.
Oh, 100%.
I just had the dumbest thought in my head. All the crows sitting on a power line? Just replace that in the dystopian future with a bunch of drones.
They're already drones, swoosh. Birds aren't real.
Good point. They're government agents. But just imagine you walk nearby, all the drones buzz and go away, scatter like pigeons.
Oh. Yeah, I know the thing we need to grump about in the news.
Yeah.
This one's super regional to Australia, not just for Australia. I mean, actually, it is kind of the whole nation of Australia, but I always think of it as more Queensland thing.
Yeah.
Fucking ScoMo getting the highest Australian.
That is the dumbest thing
Fucking-
I have seen in a long time.
Such a shit act.
The funny thing is,
bullshit.
it angered me twice, because I went through, I was going through my feed and found that, so I sent it to our chat. And then, was it 2 hours later? I sent it again because I came across it in my feed again.
No,
It's like,
I sent it the first time, and you angry-faced it, and then, 2 hours later, you pushed it to the chat again.
Though,
Yeah.
it is rather funny that now the Trump administration is reviewing the AUKUS deal.
oh yes, the submarines.
So hopefully they'll rip up that fucking contract, but we're not going to get that fucking money back. $3 billion for submarines that we'll never fucking use, or that can't really be used.
At this point, I think Trump's basically begging allies, can we have a trade deal, please? Just, can I borrow a couple trade deal?
Well, that whole thing of
gladly give you
we
a
sort out a new deal with China. They're getting they're having 10% tariffs and we're having 55. You're an idiot. Your math isn't mathing, you idiot.
I just like the fact that China's just gone, you know what? Do we really need them in our supply chain? Just take them out for a period. Nothing has changed.
The amount of the rest of the world has said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do other things. And has built other supply chains, cutting America out of them. Holy fuck. They did open up a global market. They just cut themselves out of it.
Pretty much, they were the middleman, and then just decided, you know what? You guys don't need a middleman. Talk amongst your friends.
I think it's less that and more just a lot of the other countries just went, don't be, use them, but don't be 100 reliant on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
Don't
America
be under their thumb.
America seemed to be we're so big, everyone's relying on us.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I mean, hell, it's the reason the Australian Army uses the Steyr.
Yeah. I mean,
they were originally looking at using one of the M4 platforms, I think it was, but America wouldn't let us build it in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they basically forced us to take a deal with them. I think we'd
been relying on them for our weapons, and we're like, nope, that's a deal breaker, bro.
Yeah.
One of the reasons we went with Steyr. Apparently, it still performed amazingly well, but we get to make and customize our own Steyrs.
Yeah. But, oh, God, it's just disappointing in so many ways. But ScoMo should never have been given any kind of honor, especially not for how it's like, oh, he did amazing in COVID. Like, he botched every single stage of the rollout of the vaccine.
Marion, for fuck's sake.
He botched every thing about it, and it's like, oh, we'll give you the highest honor. Like, who did you blow for this? Like, you must be fucking good at gobbies, mate, because there is no other way in hell you are being given this honor.
I mean, come on, man. He was running 6 whole departments.
Oh, that's right. He just kept adding himself. Remember when was it him that was the Minister for Women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking that. That was the dumbest thing I had seen in a long time.
I think that was the one that broke the news that he'd made himself the head of 6 internal departments.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's just fucking wild.
The fucking mentality of some guy who's already running the country, like, I'm going to be the Minister of Women. It's like, sure thing, bud. Yeah, you know so much about them.
You can almost see him at his desk with, like, blue crepe paper and scissors. I'm going to cut me a badge. I'm a Minister of Women. I'm a Minister of this.
All they gave him was coloring books and pencils, just crayons or something, while other people made decisions. Like, how are you going, ScoMo? I can almost keep it in the lines now. Like, oh, well done, bud. But fucking, he should not be given any honor. Especially after, like, right before it all kicked in was the fires as well, which he went off to Hawaii
trip. Oh.
Came back with his tail between his legs, tried going to the front lines to shake people's hands, and I still maintain the firefighter who was just sitting there trying to enjoy his break, who said, fuck off, and went back to it. Australian icon.
No.
Wonderful.
The dude who's like, are you the fucking media? Tell fucking ScoMo, get fucked from wherever the fuck it was.
Oh, yes, that was a good fucking Australian
I'm annoyed
icon.
I can't remember where he's from, because it's like the best part of that whole fucking quote.
It's like Conundrum or somewhere regional. But it's like, we should never have idolized, like, Ned Kelly. These are the guys we want to idolize. Just firefighter in the middle of the worst possible fire, just sitting there having a tea, and the fucking douchebag of a PM turns up. It's like, go away. Fuck off. I don't want
Unless you're going to feed yourself to this fucking thing, keep walking.
Yeah. And, he botched every section that he could. So I don't know... I don't know where this award comes from. Is it awarded by the current sitting parliament?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
It was awarded by his mum.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if it was in the works, slowly ticking away, and no one caught it in time. When he was signing himself up for all those positions, he also signed him up for some awards.
I just looked it up because I had to get the quote right.
Yeah.
It was, are you from the media? Tell the PM to get fucked from Nelligan.
Nelligan! Yes!
It's just because it's got that really that like regional Australian twang to it. It's like, this is the best quote.
It is.
Get fucked from Nelligan.
Those fires really put the axe in a lot of politicians' like careers, didn't it? Because it took out I can't remember her name, but I know her as Koala Killer. She was the lead.
Yeah, she was the state rep while Barilaro was in.
Ah, yeah, Pork Belly Barilaro. Oh, Barilaro. I still love the fact he lost the fight with a fucking comedian. God damn.
Anyway, shall we get on to the trailers? The tasty trailers.
The meat and potatoes.
So I will post the playlist we're using in the show notes, so if you'd like to follow along, by all means. We're going to start with Summer Games Fest 2025.
Love me a Game Fest.
So, first up is the trailer for Resident Evil Requiem.
Which one was Requiem? Is this new or is this a remake?
No, this is the 9th game in the mainline series.
Ah! I was sure I heard the name somewhere. Oh, yeah, it looks nice. It's very clean.
I mean, right up until it stops.
Right up until it's no longer clean. The office scene is very, clean.
Yes. I've read that this is a returning character. I can't remember where from.
I'm not sure. The name sounded familiar, but I can't place it.
She's from one of the side games. She's an FBI agent. So
Was it Resident Evil Veronica?
No, Outbreak.
Ah, okay. Oh, wow, yeah, it really does switch up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Once it decides it wants to go Resident Evil, it goes Resident Evil.
Oh, God. But if it's actually this level of graphics and everything, I might give it a go.
I believe it because it looks no worse than the last two Resident Evils they did.
Mm.
I hope they've got a better twist than he was fungus the whole time.
Oh, God. But this is, 9 years after Raccoon City is bombed, set in Raccoon City, right? Because it shows Raccoon City and the massive crater at the end of the trailer.
Super clear?
Yeah.
I haven't bothered to look into it because, there are certain games where I know that I'm going to play it, and then I just sort of media blackout myself on because I want to be surprised.
Yeah,
and Resident Evil's one of those franchises, so I have not looked into this any more than enough to understand the trailer.
No, that's fair.
So I can't answer questions like, where is it in the timeline? Is it going to be in Raccoon City? I don't fucking know. I want to be surprised.
All I know is if I end up getting this game and playing it, I'll have to be in Discord just so people can hear me crying. I am a little bitch with horror games, so...
Would you like me to play it for you so you can just watch?
Maybe. I'll just be like the little demon on the show, shoot that person!
I mean, it ruined the atmosphere of fucking, what was I fucking playing?
There was the
Geiger one.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Scorn.
Scorn, yes.
You and Paul ruined the fuck out of Scorn, but, it was fun.
I'm not apologizing.
Alright, next up is, I understand that game development takes a long time, but a Game of Thrones game? Really? The star on this is Wayne so far it's been forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're halfway through, another season of the offshoot of this series. I'm guessing these guys are just running out of money, so we need to capitalize on this IP before it completely dies off.
Well, the thing is, though, it's clearly designed off the TV show.
Yeah.
So, it's this game's clearly trying to be look, man, if you like the show, maybe you want to play our game. Except everyone hates the show now.
Yeah. And
the fucking D&D guys.
Who's the
what
audience
kind of
you're
game
fucking
is
targeting?
this? Is it an RTS? Is it...
Oh, yeah, it's an RTS.
So
they just show a lot of cool ground stuff.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's cutscenes and all that other stuff, or God knows. But it's very pretty looking, but I do not intend to pick it up. If you're a diehard Game of Thrones fan, I can have at it.
I mean, do they exist anymore?
I swear there's a couple. There has to be... it's like Disney adults. The ones who just won't give up.
Yeah, fair. Alright, next up is Atomic Heart 2, which I'm super excited for.
I think it's I really enjoyed Atomic Heart, but it was a strange game.
I liked Atomic Heart. It definitely had some rough patches. That's why I'm really excited for them to have a second run at getting it right this time.
Mm.
The aesthetic was good. I liked the robot designs. The alt history thing was interesting. Just do that, but bigger and better.
I just saw the mech thing.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, that looks cool. I'm already in. I want this. Hell, this kind of makes me want to play Atomic Heart again. So, I might do that.
I mean, all the DLC and stuff's out for it now, so you can actually play a pretty full experience. I'm excited to see what they do with a follow-up.
Oh, I'm already loving the style. I already liked their robot designs, but they're showing off more of them in this, and I'm keen.
I really hate how much I really love that sort of
Soviet aesthetic.
Cold War Soviet aesthetic.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, because it's you can tell everything has been made to last, like with that Soviet era, like, no, this one tractor will last you and your family until the end of time. Like, it looks fun. I'm keen.
Yeah. Same. Next up is Dying Light, The Beast.
Not the I still haven't gotten past the last Dying Light.
Dying Light 2 is such a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It burnt me, and I don't trust this out the gate.
Dying Light 1, fantastic. You can get it on discount pretty often. If you've never played it, for the love of Christ, go play Dying Light 1. Dying Light 2 was a travesty compared to Dying Light 1.
Yeah.
That trailer makes it look like they learned their lesson. I'm not saying they have. Yeah. I will probably wait for some reviews to see how good it is, and if it is good, I'll check it out. But yeah, Dying Light 2 really stopped me just being like, if this was the next game after Dying Light 1, I'd have been like, auto purchase.
Yeah, definitely.
But after Dying Light 2, it's like, I don't trust anymore. You're going to have to win me back now.
I'm going to wait and see how the memes treat it when it comes out. That's my main thing of checking games now. Like, did it get memed to shit because it was horrible? No? Might be worth picking.
Are the memes positive or negative? That gets me at least 60%.
Pretty much.
Alright, next up is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I don't know why people are pretending this is exciting.
It's because they just really don't want to admit that the new Mario Kart is fun.
I mean, look, I don't want to hate on you if this is your jam, but like I've never heard a single person be super excited for a Sonic Races game.
Yeah.
And the only thing that seems to be making people excited for this one is they've got a whole bunch of non-Sonic characters in it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why, because normally if a game has to pull in third-party properties, or not third-party, but, other properties, to generate buzz to sell the game, we give it shit. Like, but everyone's like, oh no, this is amazing, they've got these people. It's like, okay. It's the same with, Smash Brothers. It's like, oh, we've got this guy in it.
Some of it is stuff that Sega publishes, and I get that. But then it's things like Hatsune Miku. It's just like, that's not a that's not a Sega property at all. Like,
yeah.
The
weird thing is, they have other mascot games they could have just used for those.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, we're going to go with the hyper-realistic human characters. It's like,
yeah, I know. That's the bit that makes me weird. It's like putting Ichiban and Joker next to Sonic is a bizarre choice.
I want to know how they got the properties from Minecraft to be added to it. Like,
a deal with Microsoft.
Yeah,
probably. Maybe the movie did more damage to them than they thought. It's like, we need to recoup. Attach us to Sonic.
Microsoft wanted something to sort of compete a little with Nintendo for the kart races, but yeah.
Look, I've never been excited for a Sonic racing game. I'm not excited now.
Yeah, we're not the target audience.
No. Next up is Chronicles Medieval.
Not medieval. So what is this one? I've seen things like it pop up. I think I've seen people playing the demo or something. But...
I haven't really looked into it a huge amount. It looks like a new take, like someone with a budget actually decided to make Mount & Blade.
Yeah. Which must really be annoying Mount & Blade right now.
Well, I mean, they've been hanging out in their fucking playground unopposed for long enough. I think someone needed to give us a little graphic fidelity to that idea.
It looks very cool. Like, if it's actually that pretty when playing it, I might give it a go.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. I can definitely say that. I want to watch someone play it. I definitely want to watch some people play it. Next up, and again, another franchise whose, star is almost forgotten. They're bringing back Scott Pilgrim for another game.
Yeah. I honestly thought Scott Pilgrim was kind of, done. They got in the movie, they got a series, and then it kind of faded away.
They did one of these beat-em-ups before, but again, that came out around the time the movies were popular. The movie was popular, sorry. But, anyone really screaming for a Scott Pilgrim game?
No.
The comics and everything were fun.
Even when that beat-em-up game came out, it was to a limited audience. It wasn't. It didn't set the world on fire. So the fact they got another game, cool. People are after it. Good luck to them. But
yeah, if this is your jam, like, have fun. I just don't get why it got made.
if you put the gameplay of this next to the gameplay of the old game and didn't tell me there was a new game, I wouldn't have known there was a new game. To me, this looks identical.
I feel like that's the point.
Yeah, they're going for that retro aesthetic, which annoys the crap out of me.
Then what was the point of making a new game? Just make DLC for the old one.
Because
then they
go
get more money.
And people would have to remember the game existed for DLC to sell.
Yeah, sure.
Next up is Mortal Shell 2, which I am so excited is getting a sequel, because the first one sold kind of okay, and was a bunch of good ideas wrapped up in we didn't quite hit the execution. So, seeing them take another bite of the apple, yes!
For fun's sake, just skip immediately to 44 seconds. It's just immediately punching a fryer in the face.
With his chin tongue.
Yeah. This looks like fun. I'm very
if it's
bad.
anything like the first one, it'll be a Souls-like game. The Shells idea is an interesting concept where you're the pasty, emaciated white guy who keeps showing up now and then. And all the other characters you see are actually shells that you wear.
Oh, cool.
And they give you different class abilities, so you have to sort of quest around to find new shells, to find new classes.
Ah, a bit like Frames from Warframe.
Kinda, yeah. Except that you're playing the game while hunting them. It's an interesting concept. Seriously, you can get Mortal Shell pretty cheap. Yeah. I would highly suggest checking it out if you like the sort of Soulsy games. This one's a bit different. It's really fun.
I'd love a more sci-fi based game of that version. That'd be fun.
Oh, there is one. It's what's it? Hellpoint? Yeah.
Hellpoint.
Hellpoint?
I heard that one.
That's basically sci-fi Souls.
I'm definitely not opening Steam right now.
I think it's called Hellpoint. I own it. I can tell you what it is after we finish recording.
That's fair.
Next up is The Cube.
The Cube. Alright, so this is... Oh, they're very close to the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, the fact that they keep putting people's face center shot don't do that.
I mean, the cube is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rotating cube with the landscapes and shit, that looks fucking sick.
It's like someone saw the ring from Halo, it's like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
I like it, but make it more Rubik's.
It's
that had weird monsters and shit. It's like this looks interesting.
Wait a minute.
Please tell me it's not another fucking extraction shooter.
I'm not sure because I walked through it and it cuts to atomic heart robots.
Yeah, but is it an ever-changing fucking
it's
extraction shooter?
It's made by Mudfish, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's even got characters from it, so it's probably just an expansion of that world. It's got the weapons.
It is a multiplayer shooter. They don't say whether or not it's an extraction shooter though. But yeah, it's basically they spun off a multiplayer shooter from
Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart.
Nice. I mean, maybe I'll give it a look.
Next up is Code Vein 2, which again I'm super excited about because the first one was really fun.
Code Vein was pretty fun.
It's the game I always recommend to people if they want to start trying to get into a Souls-like.
Yeah.
Oh, Souls-style game if you're not willing to commit to From Soft-Suffering.
I find the style very interesting because there's just generic anime heartthrob, and then it cuts to a woman with candles for her face.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like this from two different games. Great.
I mean, the first one was really fun. I liked the idea that you always had an AI partner and they weren't shit. Yeah. I liked the customizable classes. Nothing was... once you mastered a class, you could use any of its abilities with any other class. Yeah. So you could create the ultimate custom class for you. Yeah, Code Vein was really good. Really recommend. But it's one of the easier Souls-like you can choose to try. Because it's got plenty of training wheels that you can take off if you want to make it harder. But it's definitely a great entry point. So I'm super happy that they're getting to do a second one. I will absolutely play Code Vein 2.
I'll probably pick that one up as well, actually. I like the first one.
Next up is something I won't play, which is Deadpool VR.
I love Deadpool as a character, but I hate the fact that he's become so mainstream. It's like, give him a rest for a little bit, guys. Let him get some chill back. But Marvel wants to capitalize on it as long as they can.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's like lol random fun. And
Yeah.
just sort of... And let's face it, I'm not going to pretend that Ryan Reynolds did just like fucking nailed the character so hard that everyone's just like, we love him now.
Yeah. But I remember the first Deadpool game was actually pretty well written because they could write for Deadpool. That's the issue I have with Deadpool is you have to have a good writer that understands him as opposed to LOL random.
Which is the vibe I get from this. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to play it anyway. It doesn't look like something I'd actually enjoy. Yeah. Next up is Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
They're invading the cosmic? I love it. Is this their new... Oh, Rocket Raccoon?
It's Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk teaming up in a beat-em-up.
Not two characters I would have put together.
No.
But it looks pretty entertaining. Like, as long as it's not going to be full $80 price, I might pick it up.
Apparently,
I could pick this up for
these are just the latest two characters revealed for this, so there's probably other characters you can play as
I was
well.
going to say, for a mashup of just these two characters, it almost feels like they made sprite sheets for a whole heap of other characters, and these were the only two that actually worked.
Yeah. No, it's
I mean,
if you cut through, you can see Wolverine fighting in it as well. So,
but I mean, like, it's a big reveal trailer for those two characters. I'm probably not going to play it, but you know, if you're into that, have fun.
Fair.
Next up is Onimusha: Way of the Sword, which is the newest Onimusha game.
Onimusha was fun.
Very clunky, so I'm really interested to see how they're gonna like update it, given the fact that this style of like, the Souls format basically polished up the idea of Onimusha.
Yeah, like looking at the combat they show in the trailer, it already kind of looks clunky too. He's like, I'm not sure.
It looks
the Onimusha
heavy.
game is really...
It looks like everything has more weight than it does, and it just yeah.
That was the thing about Onimusha. Onimusha really seemed to want to sort of like get the, that moment where like the two people square off and then one strike and then that person's dead.
Yeah.
That was kind of their vibe. So it seems like they've maintained that, but like I'm guessing it's gonna have to be more fluid, given the fact that a lot more character action games do this sort of thing, and the whole Souls genre is basically the high risk, high reward combat system, which is what Onimusha was doing.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to change with the times. But I don't think that's bad. I think it'll probably be a net positive for the Onimusha franchise.
Definitely.
Next up is the story trailer for Stranger Than Heaven.
I have not heard of this game. What is this one?
It seems to be... It's the new game from RGG, the guys who make Yakuza.
Yeah.
Where you seem to play a cop in, like, what is it? It says it somewhere, the actual date. It's like 1950s.
Well, they said 1943 at the start. It almost like 43 cyberpunk. With all the neon.
Do you remember the movie Kung Fu Hustle?
Yes.
It reminds me of that with the bits with the Axe Gang in the city where they're doing all the weird shit. It looks like it's that kind of period. That could be fun. I like that.
I mean, it's the newest thing from RGG. I'll buy it. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
They've got their hooks in me so deep. I will buy whatever they fucking make.
Looking at this just makes me want another Sleeping Dogs game.
Yeah.
That's what I thought this was when I first started watching the trailer. It was like, what? They're doing Sleeping Dogs too? Yeah, no, it's just the newest game from IGG, and I think that's going to be fun.
Fair.
Next up is Felt That Boxing,
Look,
which is puppet boxing.
if this is cheap enough, I'm getting it. It looks so dumb.
This looks like the back alley boxing from Avenue Q.
Yes!
Yeah.
The wrong side of Sesame Street.
This is so very strange. It also looks like they've filmed a lot of outcomes, kind of like the, what was the old Dragon Quest games, where it's like you just chose different directions, it would give you a cutscene, and you make another decision.
What?
It was like, I don't think it was like Dragon Quest, it was something with them. It was like, you could clip them together into a cohesive movie. It was like a 2D animated arcade game.
Dragon's Lair?
Dragon's Lair! Yeah, it's giving that kind of vibe, because of the way they filmed it or made it. It's like,
No, it seems like they're going for like a comedic storytelling in between boxing matches, and the boxing matches look kind of punch-outy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the whole thing framed around you're playing puppets, so...
Neat.
Next up is Death Stranding 2 On the Beach.
I have no interest. I haven't played the first one. I got confused and died a lot.
I have played the first one. I got confused. Died a lot.
I've only watched a complete story breakdown, and I was confused.
And died a lot.
Just internally. I've heard people who rave about the first game. Like, we've got a mate who loves it. But I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was.
I have never played it. It's in my library. I just never get around to trying it out. I'm always like, I'd rather play something else than play Death Stranding.
It feels like you're signing up for, like, long service when you install that game.
That whole trailer doesn't leave that room that you're watching.
Yeah.
It's literally just a conversation.
It's basically just to show off that they have two more celebrities.
It's Kojima.
I couldn't have told you who either of them were.
Neither could I, but that's what that trailer is basically going. We got more celebrities in Death Stranding.
Honestly, any kind of trailer from Kojima, to me, is just like, this has nothing to do with the game, does it? This is just you having fun.
Look, you got more mates in your game.
Right, next up is Ill, and it looks fucking good. This is another thing from Mudfish, so...
Ooh, this looks... That is terrifying. Like,
I fucking know.
the wall of corpses at, like, 50 seconds. Jesus!
So this game actually got announced a while ago, and people had thought it had gone into dev hell, and now it's coming out, so... People are pretty happy that we're finally going to get a hold of it.
What time was that? The minute 3, where that bloke rounds the corner just like, fuck you, vomp.
No, it's the minute 18 you're gonna like. Watch the scene from
the
there.
head.
No, just kick the baby. Oh, that looks fun. I might actually give that a shot.
You hate scary games, but you're like, I'll play that. That one looks nice and violent.
Oh, exactly. If I'm like, zombies are the exception for me, and I don't know. I think they've been through pop culture for so long. I am disassociated to zombies, so it's fine.
That's fair.
I was so excited for this next game.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah. I was so excited till it turned to extraction shooter, and now...
Yeah.
Look, if it's your thing, it looks like it's going to be the next big extraction shooter. But, you know, I have zero interest. I'm not playing this.
Yeah.
Like, have fun, people who do.
We're old and grumpy. We'll leave that to the young ones.
I'll play the next game, though. Mafia, the Old Country.
Yeah. Like, this looks super interesting. I probably won't grab it. I might just watch someone play it, but...
I'll probably end up picking this up. I like the Mafia games. I hope they skew a little more toward Mafia 2 than Mafia 3, because Mafia 3 was basically just GTA.
Yeah.
But Mafia 2 told a really good, strong story and focused heavily on what was going to be interesting about that. Like, there's an entire bit where you guys go on a massive crime spree. It's a cutscene. Because that's not what's important for you to play.
Yeah.
So they skip it.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm interested. I'm very keen to see what they do. It's definitely got a very... I look at it and go, yeah, this is what I think of when I think of the old Mafia movies.
Mm.
If they...
Next up...
with that, if they just adjusted the time frame a little, this could have been like The Saboteur 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Next up is Chrono Odyssey.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. It's very weird looking.
Skimming through it looks like kind of hack and slashy, not quite Souls.
It's definitely a character action game.
Yeah.
It's
squad based?
It's not. It's the next attempt at someone to do something with a character action vibe, but do an MMO.
Oh,
okay. I mean, good luck to him. It looks fancy.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah. I might wait for this one to come out and then maybe check it out after.
I won't. It's an MMO.
Oh, actually, no, good point. Fuck it then.
Next up is Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, which is just an elaborate trailer to show off the fact that they have SpongeBob. Doesn't really show you off anything about the game. It's basically just, we have SpongeBob.
Even the stuff they show for gameplay doesn't look all that amazing, but this is a kid's game, I imagine.
Yeah, and they don't show it, but they suggest that they'll also have fairly odd parents. So.
Yeah.
It's definitely a kid's targeted game, so I'm not going to give it too much shit, but the trailer is nothing.
It looks like looks like the game for kids who watch their parent play Path of Exile or Diablo or something. They want to play that style of game.
Next up is Lies of P Overture, which is the DLC for Lies of P, and it's out now.
Nice. Look, Lies of P had a wonderful theme to it. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed that game. I'm a big fan.
The automata they had, like, they were so very fun. I still remember the first boss just ripping his own head off to become a mace. Like, I love this.
They don't seem to have as much of the creative automata in this DLC, although it is set... I'm pretty sure it's a prequel to the game. Which makes sense why there's probably less robots, because they haven't all gone mad yet. There's a lot more, like, a big creature, but they're still very creative even with those big creatures. I mean, I don't remember if it's in this trailer, but one of the previous trailers showed off some massive techno shark, and I'm like, I definitely want to go kill that.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Wu-Tang, Rise of the Deceiver. And yes, this is a game featuring the Wu-Tang.
I never thought I would see a day where the Wu-Tang would actually have their own game.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I even heard the name Wu-Tang.
I know. That's more my point. It's like,
I know the last time we all would have heard it. It's when, remember the fuckwit guy who bought a diabetic or
one-off album?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he bought the one-off album.
Yeah, that guy.
I can't remember his name, and he'd never be remembered because he's a horrible person. But yeah, that's the last time I remember hearing about Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
that's it.
Same. So the idea that like they got trying to like springboard an entire game off of the back of the Wu-Tang Clan, it's just like, really?
It is
a pretty cool style when you look at the gameplay of it.
It is.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like it could be fun, but like it feels diminished by the attachment to the Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
because that actually to me makes it feel cheap.
Yeah,
not like you had a cool idea and you're willing to execute on it. It's like, no, we have to brand it up.
It is the season of faded stars, because we're just getting a bunch of stuff that hasn't been relevant for a long time trying to be relevant again.
Kinda, yeah. Next up is Jurassic World Evolution 3. I cannot muster energy for this franchise.
Look, I remember playing 1 and 2, and all I would do is build a park, and then release the raptors and giggle. Like every sim game ever. Like,
well, the problem with, I think, very specifically with Jurassic Park, though, the interesting part of Jurassic Park isn't building a park. It's the screaming and the running and the dying.
Yeah. Give me
it should be that
proper
you get given a
horror.
perfectly running park, and you have to sabotage it in a way that the whole thing just dominoes into a collapse. Give me
I
that
would love
game.
that. If I was
I'd be
playing
interested in
someone
that.
like sneaking into an existing thing, sneaking around and just releasing shit, I would love
What's his name from the fucking first movie? The
Oh, yes.
You just have to sabotage the park in some way and get some shit out.
Or even if it's just like a story that you have to follow, just giving like different sections you have to get through. Make it survival horror because you fucked up and now have to get off the island.
No, the game starts as a functioning park. You're trying to steal some DNA, maybe an embryo or two. And as you've fucked around with other like early bits, you have to then deal with that later on in the game.
Oh, I am not ashamed to say I would play the
Why are
fuck
we
out of
pitching a
I know.
better game than that?
it. Yeah.
This is like, I don't hate it because it's a cool game series. If you like park builders, Zoo Tycoons, that kind of stuff. It's dinosaurs. I'm automatically more interested because dinosaurs.
Yeah.
The autism is a thing.
We didn't
But-
get trains, we got dinosaur DNA.
It's not the game I want. I want to be
Yeah.
on the ground while the chaos happens. I don't want to build the functioning park.
Yeah. Honestly, they should make this game, and then you have it as downloadable maps for a future game where you'll have to survive that park falling to shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be hilarious.
Alright, next up is End of Abyss.
I mean,
A minute, 10 seconds as we can't let you do that, Dave.
I love it.
It's a very creepy looking game.
Yeah,
I thought for
yeah.
a minute it was going to be like a Little Nightmares thing, and it's like, no, it's by a completely different company.
It's giving that vibe, though, from like the cinematic angles they do.
I think it's because of the tilt-shifted characters.
Yeah.
It has piqued my interest.
Yeah, definitely. Very much so. I keep forgetting to send this trailer to our buddy Paul. I'm pretty sure he'll fucking lose his shit over this. It'll be absolutely his jam.
Yeah.
Next up is Mouse P.I.
Steamboat
Someone-
Willie Wolfenstein.
Yeah, that is the best way of putting it. It's like the second Steamboat Willie hit, live, everyone can play with it. These guys are going, fuck, game, do it.
They'd already had this in the works before that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Preemptive.
But this
I'm
looks
a
like
bit
fun.
so about it, but yeah, it does look fun.
If I can pick it up cheap, I will.
Next up is Lego Voyages, which is a 2-player co-op game where you play 2 bricks.
3D Thomas was
You have to
alone.
try it. Well, sort of, except they're a little more expressive because they have an eye. And you have to play it with a friend, and you got to navigate these Lego worlds and the various puzzles.
I mean, that's cool and all, but these guys are forgetting one thing. I can't stand people.
Which is sad because this game actually looks really fun.
It does.
It looks delightful. But I know for a fact that put any one of us with each other, we're going to fucking mess with each other. We're too dickish to play these games. They're not for us. They're for the nice people.
The only person in this group who has a snowball's chance in hell of being able to play this game with anyone who's possibly going to work with them is John Doe if he could get his missus to play it. But then it wouldn't go anywhere because his missus would just dump him off a cliff every 5 seconds.
And I'm too competitive.
Yeah.
And when
might
something is
end the
obviously
relationship.
easy and it isn't done easily, it frustrates the fuck out of me.
Yeah. No, I get
Look,
that.
it's clearly a more kids-orientated game. It feels like the kind of thing like a parent and a child would
Oh,
play.
absolutely. Hell yeah.
Or give it to 2 kids and, let them play until they fight.
See, that's the thing. It feels like the kind of thing where a little bit of direction from an adult would come in very handy for getting through the game. That's why an adult and a child. I feel
True.
like that sort of gaming bridge game.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, hook 'em young.
Yeah. Next up is the trailer for the next Street Fighter content release. Although this is the weirdest trailer I have seen in ages.
Is it just the same guy playing every character?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going insane.
No, it's so fucking bizarre.
Okay, when he turns up as Ingrid, I was like, okay. Look, props to him. It's a fucking interesting ad.
Like, it's the only time I've watched an entire Street Fighter advert and been like, okay, you had my attention the entire time. But it's really weird. It is so bizarre.
Like, watch the trailer just for the trailer at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one thing... Like, we skim through a lot of these trailers when we talk about them just so we can hit the high points.
Yeah.
But, like...
Just pause on a minute 30.
Whatever you do... Stop whatever game you're playing, whatever thing you've got on your main monitor. Just watch this fucking ad.
Just pause it on a minute 33.
Minute 33... Yeah, not all of them there. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Like, you don't
so
see
he's
him
dressed
as
as
C.
Ingrid,
Viper
C. Viper
in that trailer, but...
You do for a second. I remember the hair. It's early on, though. But, oh, God. Watch it for that. Just go,
you do.
Ignore
at
us.
47.
Go look at it.
Yeah. Right, next up is the Hitman World of Assassins tie-in with the 007 franchise, because, of course, IO owns that now, so...
Yeah.
It's
Look,
really just a quick ad for the new little piece of DLC content they're doing that's basically to pump up 007.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, have fun with it if you're still playing the World of Assassination stuff and you're doing all those, like, time objective ones.
Yeah, I remember we had mates who were playing the hell out of it, and then they all kind of dropped off because there wasn't much good change coming with it. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, it's the same things on rotation.
I played it quite a bit when it first came out, that whole World of Assassination update of it, but yeah, lost interest.
It was like, but that's the thing, like, they rotate through them, so it's like, oh, you didn't do this one when it was live last time. It'll come around again at some point, but you'll have to wait. But that also means that when it comes around again, it's like, cool, they've done it all and we're back to the start again.
Yeah.
Next up is Killer In.
Ooh. It looks nice. A murder mystery action game. I could feel my urge to keep going drop. It's a social deduction game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, cool idea. It's, like, a very interesting version of those things, but, like, I'm not that interested in playing it.
No, that's fair.
Next trailer is the update to Fortnite. The
Don't
Death
care.
Star sabotage.
God
Fuck
damn
on.
it.
I've never
Axe
played
of Blood.
Fortnite. I never intend to.
I played it back when it was a
Okay.
single-player game with a fucking tower building part of it. That was cool.
Yeah. I wish it was still there.
Now, you know you were talking about, like, a Sleeping Dogs feeling game?
Yeah.
Axe of Blood.
Yeah, no, that does...
That feels like Sleeping Dogs via the raid.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm liking the look of the combat. It looks, like, solid.
Got a nice brutal vibe to it.
Yeah, there's parkour, because, gotta be able to jump around places.
There's even skeleton breaking.
Yep.
Yeah!
Does the X-rays like a Mortal Kombat game.
I hate
I think that's what
when
helps
this-
make the combat feel particularly heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little bit of parkour,
That's-
like running up the stair or running that little bit of parkour is very stop-start.
Hmm.
I mean, I get
I
the
think-
feeling that's more about like level transition than necessarily like free roaming parkour.
Yeah. Oh, Keen. Looks fun.
Yeah. Next up is June Awakening, which is the launch trailer for the game.
Fuck, this has
And
been
that's
an
everywhere
MMO, right?
lately.
Yeah. I think they really pushed out copies to like Twitch streamers and stuff to get them to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but if you're into it, have fun with it.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I like the Duneverse, but I don't want to play an MMO or anything.
Nah. Make a single player game and I'm there.
Oh, fucking oath.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
if this
here
was single
for
player, this would be on my wish list. Like, I'd be pre-buying this now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Easy. Next up is the launch trailer for Mind's Eye, which apparently is a buggy mess.
Oh.
I have seen so much shit from this.
Which is sad because the trailer still looks good. It
Yeah.
looks fun. Like, it looks like something I want. But all I've heard is, don't buy this fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully they turn it around. They fix it, they stick with it, it ends up being good. But
They might pull a Cyberpunk on us. They might fix it.
that'd be really
Maybe.
nice, but holy fuck, they're copping flack at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is what I mean by, like, the meme, like,
Yeah.
grading for games. Like, this has been memed. Like, people have ripped this.
Next up is the Seven Deadly Sins Origins game. Again, another franchise that's kind of waned and no one really cares about anymore.
Because, like, I watched the Seven Deadly Sins anime thing. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't particularly good. I don't understand the hype that everyone has for this series. There are some good fight scenes, sure, but you can find similar fight scenes in basically any action anime.
Yeah.
Especially
If
for
you like
Shonen
Isekai,
Jump.
you'll find it.
Yeah.
Not Isekai, you're right.
Shonen Jump.
sorry.
Oh, Shonen?
No,
whatever it
just
is.
shonen anime.
Yeah.
Next up is Wu-Tang Fallen Feathers.
I thought you said
Who said
Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang again? Yeah. Was it just me? So,
Chang.
in the same year, we have Wu-Tang and Wu-Chang coming out. It's the Battle of the Woos.
But another Souls-likey thing. Japanese or at least Asian aesthetic. I think it might be Chinese more than Japanese.
I'm thinking Chinese, just in the music.
It looks super fun. I know there's a lot of people getting shitty about how many Asian-themed games are coming out right now, but I'm feeling like, yeah, cool. Only if you think all of Asia is Japan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love the Chinese myths, because there are some fucked up stories in there.
Well, that is just a
Well,
little
I
bit fresher
really
than everything we've played for
Yeah.
decades.
Yeah.
We've done the Western world to death. We've had enough of castles and like that shit. Give us something new.
And we've had enough Japanese ones.
Yeah.
Getting into the Chinese ones, like the aesthetic's similar, but that little bit of difference is what makes it feel so fresh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's why I love the Wukong game so much.
I just love their, like, it's very similar to Japan's, like, yokai and stuff. They have their own, like, demons and stuff. And they are so vastly different. And they are so entertaining. I quite like it.
Definitely. Next up is the trailer for the first Descendants Breakthrough expansion, which is basically, look how hot our characters' asses are.
I was gonna say,
That's what
they
the
are
main game
zooming
was.
in.
I know, but this trailer is just a couple of titty shots, and then, like, their asses look good, don't they?
Yeah.
We've
Like,
really caked up our
You
characters.
can tell what they've eaten for breakfast. Like, it's kind of like watching High School of the Dead. Like, this is a really fun story. Can you move the tits out of my face, please?
No, they're gonna make them flap either side of a bullet.
Oh, God. Someone did the fucking, like, math to that. Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
know, the tits would have, like, gone off in different directions and, like, wiped out half the fucking planet.
They were like Mark 12 or something in speed.
Next up is, it's a crossover trailer for One Punch Man coming to Crystals of Alan, which is a gacha game.
Fair. So they're basically saying, all of you lose, Saitama win.
I mean, that's what really should happen, but, like...
Look, I love One Punch Man, but I don't think I'm going to buy a gacha game for him.
No.
No. Next up, Stranger Than Heaven. Oh, no, that's the 4K trailer. Next up is Mixtape.
Oh, God, I'm being assaulted by the 80s from the get-go of this.
Yeah.
Ah!
Can you tell what company made it just by looking at it?
A little bit. I like the style, though, not going to lie.
Look,
I don't know
If
about
you like
80s. I almost would have
Annapona's
said
stuff-
like early 90s.
It is. It's
True.
set in the early 90s. Like 90s, 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
That sort of like period. I mean, the idea is it's supposed to be a bunch of kids, like, on their like before they, like, just after they finish. I think it's just after they finish school or getting ready for college or something.
Yeah. That their last summer vacation.
Yeah. So it's
The
just supposed to be like a love
story.
letter to.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a love letter, like the end of childhood.
Yeah. Fair. It looks really pretty.
Look, it's got a style. I would probably be more inclined to maybe watch someone like Jesse Cox play this. I don't think I would play it myself, but I don't particularly like playing a lot of the stuff that Annapurna does. It's not a hate on them. They have a style and a target audience, and I'm not it.
Yeah.
What was their other one? Life is Strange, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
They've done a lot of stuff like that. Annapurna, like, this is Annapurna's style.
They have their niche. Like, they know what they're doing. They do it well.
The thing that I find slightly telling about this game, though, is its big selling point is the amount of 80s music they got.
Yeah.
Like, when your soundtrack's your main selling point, you might have a problem.
Yeah, that's a red flag to me.
Next up is Out of Worlds,
Interesting.
which is this isn't fake stop motion. They did actual stop motion for this.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens with actual stop motion. Like, all of the frame loops are stop motion animated.
Holy shit. It looks really good. So again, like a co-op 2-player game.
Yeah. It is absolutely gorgeous. And, like, for marketing, just sell those fucking characters. Like, mass pump those little fuckers out.
Look, it's good enough looking that I'm willing to put up with another person playing this game.
Hello.
It looks cool. I like it.
Next up is Fractured Blooms.
Not the blooms.
The fraction.
Which is... Just check out the trailer. Like,
Look, I already don't trust these games ever since that Doki Doki Reading Club. Like, this is like, oh, it's a cute farming sim. No, this is somehow a psychological
the bit that
horror.
confuses me. Like, where is it? Literally, it's the first thing at 4 seconds in. This game's inspired by a true story.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it gets really fucking weird and very, very dark.
This is...
I'm really not sure what's fucking going on in this fucking game.
Inspired by whose true story? And what were they on?
Inspired by a really bad acid trip. That's what it's like. Looks cool, though.
Inspired by someone's descent into madness.
Yeah.
Next up is Mina the Hollower, which is the new game from the guys who did Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight. Hey, look,
Delta
it's very...
Rune's the Undertale guy.
Yeah. Hey, it looks cool. Like, the sprite work is nice. Very retro looking, but, you know.
I mean, I expected it to probably be quite good because, you know, Shovel Knight was good and they rode that one for a pretty long time, pretty successfully. So I'm happy they've at least done something else at least. But, yeah, I expect it to be pretty well made.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and say this. It's not going to happen, though. Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals. Yay!
Okay, cool. I love it when someone actually knows what a word is, because I've never seen the word infinitesimal written down before.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that, like, John Doe said it, because I was going to fail at that myself.
I was just looking at it going, I have no idea how to pronounce this fucking word, and I speak English.
So...
And it looks like tiny
down.
aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Sci-Fi.
I don't know if you've been shrunk or you're that big or what, but it looks super fun.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play this.
And, like, the robots and shit look awesome.
They really do.
Hold on. Where is it here? When the things are running at like the 44 seconds, it sounds like the R2-D2 scream.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that one looks really fun. I'm actually pretty keen for Infinitesimals. That one looks really good.
You know what the worst thing about it is? Trying to type it into Steam.
Why did you not just double-click it, right-click copy, and then paste into Steam?
I've done that now, but it's not on Steam. That's unfortunate.
It's epic.
Oh, god damn it, Epic.
All right, so what is that? 2026, so 2028. I'll look at it. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll set an alarm.
Next up is Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Yay, tree. Wow, okay, this is... Normally when I see 2D animated cutscenes, I'm expecting the gameplay to be a little bit lackluster. But the gameplay looks really pretty.
It's a roguelike style game. I'm thinking probably a bit of a Hades vibe.
Yeah.
He said apparently in this I can play a jacked koi fish.
I mean, I'm already sold.
Yeah, this actually looks really good.
Also not on Steam.
Next up is the trailer for the open beta of Wildgate, which is essentially, given the fact that they won't stop yelling it in the fucking trailer, they think, capture the flag on crack.
Yeah. I don't care enough.
Cool,
Look,
well, we'll move on to the last flag then.
when we get an actual, the sci-fi game we want, which is coming out, in a couple of years, the 3-person one?
Dropship?
Dropship. Yeah, that's the sci-fi game I'm waiting for.
So, next up is Last Flag, which is just another hero shooter.
I almost would have sworn that was a TF2 map.
I know, right? And, they pretend the lumberjack guy is anyone other than jacked Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Next up is Memories in Orbit. I'm sorry, did you have something to say about the generic hero shooter that we were just looking at?
No.
Alright.
I was just going to make fun of it some more, but this new game looks pretty cool.
It's giving me Hollow Knight vibes. But it's not by that developer. Although
Either
they
Hollow
are
Knight or Ori. I can see it being very
Ori.
Ori-like.
Yeah. I think it's just the size of the shape of the character that gives me the Hollow Knight vibe.
It's cool looking.
Yeah, it looks really good. Next up is Blade and Soul Heroes.
I'm guessing another, group brawler?
It's another gacha game. They make money.
I ain't fair.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just saying they make money. Next up is Mario Party, but Lego?
I hate that might be enough to get me to buy it.
But it's called Lego Party. It's literally just Mario Party, but Lego.
I'm actually surprised that this didn't happen earlier, because for a while ago,
actually.
Lego came out with Lego board games that you made the game as you went around the map.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I'm genuinely surprised that didn't kick in more elsewhere.
It looks pretty interesting. I might pick it up if it goes cheap. Use it for a party game. Always fun.
Yeah. I could see us having a good time if we'd gotten a little drunk first. And that's it from Summer Games Fest, or at least in this playlist. I don't think I missed anything that I can remember from watching the actual event.
Nah. And next is the Xbox Games Showcase.
Yeah, so next up we'll watch the Xbox Showcase.
Yep.
Again, we'll be in the show notes, unless I'm a goober and forget. Yeah. So, first up is the reveal trailer for the ROG Ally Xbox thing, which everyone's been going on about. Guys. It's a rebranded ROG Ally. It's not an Xbox product.
Yeah.
You know how I fucking know? On the front of it, it says ROG! It doesn't say Xbox!
but they are doing
might
like
pick one up.
Xbox are doing their own like handheld capable service. Like you have like the playable on Steam Deck. They are specifying which games are playable on this.
Yeah.
So
Basically, it's a
Yes,
custom.
if they're starting that
interface.
now, there's a high chance it's going to spread to other handheld devices. If they can get enough, most likely it'll be another app you can download.
Yes. I have been... Look, I guarantee you can go back in the archive of this show, and there will be somewhere, I guarantee you, where I point out that Xbox is not interested in hardware. They are a service provider.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
is the goal.
Pretty sure we mentioned it like 3 weeks ago at some point. Yeah.
I'm not saying it because I said this like years ago. When they were started rolling out Game Pass, I'm like, that's it. Hardware's dead for them. They want to be on every platform they can be on.
Yeah.
Look, if this is your thing, have fun. I'm not going to hate on you. I just wish people would stop losing their fucking mind. Like, Xbox is doing this insane revolutionary thing. They partnered with Asus and rebranded an Ally. They gave it an Xbox Game Pass button and a slightly trimmed down and customized version of Windows. But here's the thing, the ROG Ally could already run Game Pass, Steam, and GOG.
Yeah.
Could already do this. You already had one. I'm choking on my rage.
But yeah, no. People
I
like
have
jumping up and down.
feelings. I'm sorry. If you really want one of these,
Let
by
them
all
out,
means, go
Seth.
have
This
one.
is a
Please
safe
have
space. We're here for you.
fun. No, but like, I just got browbeat by like so much shit coming through my fucking social media feed about this thing,
Yeah.
and it just made me so angry.
That's fair.
But like I said, honestly, if this is something you want, hell, I don't care if you have a fucking reason or you just fucking want one. Go get one. Have fun.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, have a good time. Game however you fucking want to game. Next up, we have Blood of the Dawn Walker, which looks fucking fun.
It does. But at the same time, when I hear Dawnwalker, I just get thrown back to Blade.
I know. When I saw the title of this one, given the fact that you play a vampire that can walk in the daylight, I'm like, so you wanted to get as close to Daywalker as you could without saying Daywalker.
Yeah. It does look fun. I might pick that one up.
It's got a bit of a Witcher vibe, except, you're only fighting vampires.
Yeah.
Next is Invincible versus.
I will probably pick this up, I'm not gonna lie.
I won't, it's a fighting game.
I like fighting games occasionally.
Look, I mean, it's probably one of the sillier ones you could choose, but I feel like if I was going to buy one fighting game, well, honestly, it'd probably be that Marvel one we looked at last week. That thing looked crisp. But it'd probably be like a Mortal Kombat, because at least you get fatalities. Like, I don't know what you do with the Invincible franchise, but like this feels like the most basic thing you could have chosen to do.
Yeah.
No, actually, the other way they could have gone is the way that... Remember, like, 5 years ago, after Dragon Ball Xenoverse, every fucking franchise came out with the things like, oh, you can build your own repertoire of moves and go and talk to these people and meet the guys and I'll teach you their special stuff. That was everywhere for a while. They could have gone with that.
Yeah. But, like, that's, like, the next level up from what they have done. Like, it's a fighting game. Now it's a fighting game with a customizable character. I don't know. I would have rather something where, like, maybe it's mostly just fighting, but, like, it's full 3D and we can fly and do the thing. Like, that'd be cool. And, like, punch people through buildings and the buildings actually crumble.
So Dragon Ball.
But Dragon Ball Invincible.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, those are what I want. Like, I basically want Invincible Budokai, not
I would love that. Like, that would be fucking amazing.
Next up is Grounded 2, which I'm surprised actually got a sequel, but apparently must have done quite well.
It was like
everywhere.
massive. It was everywhere.
I mean, like, it had a rough start, but it definitely redeemed itself across its life cycle.
Yeah.
I remember it getting kind of panned at the start, but after a couple of updates, people were like, this is a fucking good game.
Yeah. Like, from everything I've seen for it, it just looked fun at the end. Like at the start, there was too sparse, nothing happening, and they've just thrown content. Like just, I've been tempted to grab it a couple of times.
This time around, they're not doing early access first. They're just going to full release.
Hey, fuck.
So it seems like they must have made enough money to be like, yeah, we can just do the thing this time.
We can just bankroll the next game. Like, and because it's the same game, they can at least take everything they learned and improve on it.
Oh,
so
100%.
I will probably pick this up and give it a roll, because I do like survival crafty games. I use them to turn my brain off. So, that'd be fun.
I'd actually, like, generally, like, you play a lot of those games, and I'm always like, nah, I'm not joining. If you pick up Grounded 2, I'd probably actually join you on Grounded 2. I would actually be pretty keen to check that out.
Yeah. Ooh, it's coming to Game Pass, too.
Yes, it is. Oh, we're in the Xbox showcase now. I don't think there's a fucking thing that isn't on coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
There's, like, maybe 1 or 2 games that aren't. Like, you don't see it on the trailer, but yeah, on the actual showcase, like, everything started with coming to Game Pass, coming to Game Pass, coming to Game Pass.
You can actually grab the fully loaded pack for Grounded on Game Pass for free.
Oh, nice.
Or part of the subscription. So, I'm going to install that and give it a whirl.
Alright, maybe I'll pull it down so maybe you can run around and jump.
Yeah.
Next up is Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm buying this. I love these trailers. I keep seeing more stuff and it just looks more fun. It's Ninja Gaiden, man. You're either in or you're out.
Look,
it's just fast-paced.
I love Ninja Gaiden. I love Ninja Gaiden, but it doesn't love me. It's one of those things where it's like, did you make a slightly wrong move? Well, guess who's getting stabbed 50 times? Like, oh no. Please, sir,
That's
no.
when you just gotta stab them 51 times.
Yeah. See, that's where I was going wrong.
Next up is Beast of Reincarnation. Now, this is the one that everyone was losing the mind of, because this is the Game Freak game.
Yeah. I love that the entire Pokemon, fandom just got outrageously angry. It's like, but they can make this. Why can't they do the Pokemon thing? And everyone's like, guys, just leave them be. Let them make the pretty game. Then you might get a good Pokemon game later. Go away.
Now, is it just me, or does this thing give you Princess Mononoke vibes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does. Every time I've seen an ad for this, or those ads where it's like streamers replying to it, everyone's like, it's the forest spirit! Like, that's fair.
Well, like, the big stag looks like the forest spirit from the thing. It's a combat-orientated female lead character with a wolf companion. It's like, yeah, but then there's, robots in it? Question
It's
mark?
a robot.
I'm pretty keen to check out whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly a character action game, but, what are we getting? I'm interested.
She just got
Let's
thrown
go.
off the head of that thing, just thrown across the room, and it's like, zero fucks given on that face. It's like, I'm falling to my death.
It's only a Tuesday.
Expected outcome.
Yeah. I like the look of it. I'm going to give this a red hot shot. I like the fact that because this is all Xbox stuff, everything's coming to Game Pass, I'm like, I'll get this. I'm definitely getting this. It's for free!
Next up is Super Meat Boy 3D.
I never actually finished Super Meat Boy.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not saying it'll be bad, but, Super Meat Boy was really tight in its 2D format. I don't know how it's going to feel to shift that over to 3D.
I don't know why the Mario pipe came out of the ground at the start there.
I'm guessing a joke. To be like, it's Mario game. No, it's Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if my brain will be able to handle the 3D. Some of those Super Meat Boy levels were
Yeah, no, they were rage-inducing.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no to this game. It is coming to Game Pass, so we can check it out. So, yeah, I don't know.
God, the section where there's just a shit ton of Meat Boys being jumping the walls. Which one are you?
Meat Boy Royale.
Oh no, that's a feature of Super Meat Boy where they show you all of your attempts in one go.
Okay.
Next up is High on Life 2.
Oh god, it was on Game Pass. I didn't even play it.
I got through like the first boss and was like, oh, this game's got fucking nothing.
I think we watched you play it, and I was just like, what is this?
Yeah, you did. It was entirely, oh, hey, it's the Rick and Morty guy who wrote this thing.
Yeah.
And that's like all they've got.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's all the second game will have, but the first one was wholly unimpressive to me.
Yeah. The second one, maybe it's better, but
I probably
You
won't
get a
know, because I
skateboard
highly
now?
doubt I'll pick it up. Yeah.
Yay.
You're actually an alien this time, not a human. It is what it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
And the next trailer's not going to make me care either, because it's for the Outer Worlds.
If they have actually learnt from the mistakes of the first game, I might give it a shot.
I'll need someone to tell me it's good.
I'll fall on that sword.
I don't want to play this game because the first one was so fucking dull. I played it on Game Pass, and I'd bought Game Pass that month to play a completely different game. So it was basically free. And I still feel like someone owed me money.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so empty, but also cramped at the same time. It was the weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
But if
Next up.
improved, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Look, if they make it better, sure. I'm all for second chances.
Yeah.
But you need to learn, because that first one was so bland. Next up is Chronos, The New Dawn, and I am pretty keen for whatever the fuck this is.
What is this? It's sci-fi kind of thing, so that's fun.
It's a survival horror game. Shocker.
Oh man, look at the x-rays on that wall. The double head. This is it. The slowly moving bed?
Yeah, it's
It's like-
weird what's sinister in a trailer, isn't it?
Right? That is pretty interesting. The monsters give Dead Space vibe.
Yeah, Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, that sort of area. I mean, like, that helmet design's a choice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen for that. I will probably play it.
Yeah.
Next up is Gears of War Reloaded, which is the remaster of the first Gears of War game. But they still haven't said whether or not they're ever going to put 2 and 3 on PC.
Yeah, I'm
They just
getting this
keep
because I...
re-releasing 1.
How do we not
they really
have
do.
a Gears of War Master Chief collection? Like,
I know,
don't
well,
know.
probably because they haven't finished the current cycle yet.
Wait, haven't they?
No, they're 2 games into the 4 and 5 are out. They haven't done 6 yet.
Ah,
So they haven't
okay.
finished their current cycle.
but still,
I-
like,
Once
I
that's
might-
out,
release of
there's
1,
zero
2, and
excuse.
3 in like a collection.
Yes, yes.
I
Throw
would love
Judgment in as a bonus if you wanna.
Yeah. I love the Gears franchise. I have very warm, fuzzy memories of it.
Yeah.
So,
Mostly sitting on a couch with a buddy, getting kind of drunk and playing Gears.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I mean, like, it was never a particularly difficult game, so it was, like, perfect for the... I'm not quite able to focus, so, like, the wall can eat the bullets for me.
yeah. Beer and pretzels kind of game.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Next up is Mudang Two Hearts.
Oh dang! I don't know what this is, but it looks odd. So, was that lady just hiding from a robotic bin?
Maybe.
It's an interesting concept. I think.
I don't really know what you're going to be doing. Like, I don't know. It feels like... Okay, this might sound like a weird comparison because it's... They're clearly fighting some kind of zombie,
Yeah.
but it really seems like Call of Duty via Asia.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But third person, so almost like a shooter Splinter, like a more action orientated Splinter Cell, shooter based Splinter Cell.
Maybe. I think you've got like powers and shit, so it's probably going to be a little more aggressive than Splinter Cell.
A little more
maybe
control.
more like Infamous or
Yeah, it's a thing. It looks really fun.
yeah. I might grab that one. See how we go.
Next up is Clockwork Revolution, and I am all about this fucking game. This
I
looks
am
you are gonna
in.
love this. Have you seen the trailer for this yet?
No. This
No,
looks
you're
amazing.
gonna fucking loot. You're probably gonna need a change of pants.
Definitely.
They do steampunk without throwing gears on fucking everything.
Oh, thank fuck they do it properly. Ah, all right. No, this looks fucking gorgeous and fun.
They went way more with like the heavy techno industrial sort of thing instead of the we put gears on all the stuff. That makes it steampunk, right?
Oh no, I'm definitely picking this up. It's kind of like BioShock Infinite, but better.
Well, I mean, like their thing seems to be like there are sentient robots, and
Oh,
there's
wow,
oppression of said robots.
The pissed off doll is fucking gold.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
so good.
The weapons look gorgeous, and the crafting system for it, like the way it upgrades. Oh, fuck, that's pretty.
Oh, man. And you seem to play like some kind of like street mercenary, so
Yeah.
you gotta really get to have some fun.
Like maybe it's a robot revolutionary. I could do that. I'd lead the robot revolution against humans.
They don't in the trailer. They don't really say what the plot is, like the overall plot's going to be, but they do seem to imply that like you're going to have like your ability to join different gangs, and that's going to affect something.
And something about time travel, by the looks of it, looks like you get
Yes,
time powers.
You do.
It looks like a
That's
slightly
their big
brighter Dishonored.
gimmick.
Yes,
Kind of, yeah.
happy
And
to.
yet, not by the studio that made Dishonored.
Yeah.
But definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was like, "Okay, we're making this new game. Y'all need to go home, play Dishonored, get a good feel for it, and then we'll make our own thing."
Yeah. Okay.
See, I'm like, I want to move on, but I also know that Swish wants to watch this entire trailer.
No, I've just finished it. It's all good. It's gorgeous. I'm getting it. I don't even care.
It does look very, very cool.
Yeah. Next up is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle's Order of the Giant DLC, which means I'm going to get to play more Indiana Jones.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you guys don't care. You haven't played it, but like, it's really.
I
cool.
tried
There's gonna
playing the
be
first
more.
one. Like, I tried playing the first one. I couldn't get it to load for some reason. It just doesn't like my graphics card.
Weird.
So I'll go back and check it out at some point. I could have fixed it, but I was too lazy.
Yeah, fair. But, I mean, when you go to play it now, there's going to be a whole extra set of content, another whole chapter for you to check out. And like I said, I've said it about every time we brought it up. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, amazing game. Please check it out. Next up is I Don't Give a Fuck. It's some fucking
Gotcha.
game. Solo leveling.
Yeah, solo leveling thing.
I just don't care. It's a group thing, which seems weird. It's like we're going to do a group focus game in the solo leveling game, which is all about one guy not working with a team.
Solo leveling in a group.
It's almost like the people making these games haven't found the source material.
Next up is Apelion.
Aphelion?
Aphelion? Aphelion? Yeah, maybe.
I'd probably go Aphelion.
Yeah. It's cool looking. There's some kind of...
That opening has my kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean... It's like a kind of platformer, survival-y thing.
Maybe?
I like it.
It's like that at the start. Like the whole trailer is this like climbing around spaceships and mountains thing.
But
Then
then,
when
yeah,
you get to a minute 55, it's like, there's definitely something creepy happening.
yeah, there's some kind of creature.
Right, next trailer. Don't read it. Just start the trailer.
That's cool, Robert.
Just tell me when you know what the game is, if you manage to not read the trailer name.
I'm assuming a kind of COD or...
That robot at
Oh,
the
shit!
start
I got it
looks
right!
like Advanced Warfare. Like the Call of Duty a while ago, Advanced Warfare.
I fucking wish. That would make me happy. You know how much I'd like an Advanced Warfare 2? That game rules.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, fair. That was a good one. If that's coming to Game Pass, I might play it.
So to put you out of your misery, yeah, it's a Call of Duty game. It's Black Ops 7.
Jesus.
Didn't they just do 6?
Yeah, that's why they're on to 7.
Yeah, but the last iteration was 6. Don't they not normally at least leave a few other iterations before they do another one of them?
Apparently not.
Yeah, they normally do weird stuff.
I don't really fucking care. It's Call of Duty. Oh no, the last one that went out was Modern Warfare 3.
Alright.
But I mean, like, it's annoying because the trailer's really fucking cool. Like, it does all the stuff with the robot shit, and then, you know, he touches the glass like he's moving through the looking glass, and I'm like, ooh, what are we getting? What is this fucking thing? It looks like it's going to be really dope. And then there's this destroyed city. It's like, oh my god, you have my full attention.
And the creepy ass
what
shipping
the fuck
containers.
is going on?
Yeah.
The fucking unfolding city shot is amazing. Yeah, you're right. The creepy containers. And then there's the surgical room, and I should have called it then, because that's the Mason of the Numbers room.
Yeah.
But I didn't catch it the first time I was watching it. And then there's the bit where he goes, Menendez. And I'm just like, oh, son of a bitch, this is Call of Duty? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
We're still doing Menendez?
They'll never stop.
It's just like, how dare you make such a cool trailer for fucking Call of Duty?
Yeah.
And then the last few minutes of Warzone.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you all knew there was going to be a Warzone update to this thing. It's just, it's so frustrating. Like, I completely wasn't thinking of a Call of Duty game when I first started watching this trailer, and I got so excited until I realized what it was. Because it looks like some completely other game. I don't understand how this trailer represents Call of Duty at all.
No.
Next up is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, which is basically an excuse to
3
turn
and
out
4.
Tony Hawk. No, 3 and 4, sorry. It's the remake.
Yeah.
It's basically just an excuse to tot out Tony Hawk again and be like, yeah, we're legitimate.
Yeah.
But if you like the old Tony Hawk games, and they were pretty good, I'm not going to pretend they weren't. They're faithful updates if you want them.
Yeah, I played so much of the original Tony Hawks.
Same. I played a lot.
But that's why I don't find it that interesting to play these remakes. It's like, I feel like I already had my fun with this franchise.
They were,
I
at
feel
the
like when
time
I
that they were
reinstalled
out,
it-
is like the peak time to have played them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that like late 90s, early 2000s area was like the time for skateboard games. Or at least that's the time I remember playing them. I don't know if they came out then. When did the first Tony Hawk's game come out?
It was a long while back now.
Oh, and their big thing reveal for this trailer was the fact that they got Mikey from TMNT.
And Doomguy.
That was already been revealed. There's also
Was
the and you can
nice.
also play the Remnant.
Ah, yeah.
Next up is the expansion pack to Age of Mythology, Heavenly Spear, which brings a Chinese faction.
I love Age of Mythology.
Yeah, so do I. So, you know, the fact that they made the re-release of it, and now it's getting an expansion pack's like, yeah!
Yeah. I'm happy.
Next up is the Fallout 76 Gone Fishing trailer, which is basically just an elaborate trailer for a new update in Fallout 76 where you can go fishing.
I haven't played 76 since it came out.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't care the first time.
Yeah.
This is a game I'm really interested in because it goes through some stages in the trailer. This is No Ghosts at the Grand.
Yeah, it's a musical game. So a lot of it is, if you skim through it.
I wouldn't say it's a musical game.
Yeah.
It's definitely got some weird vibe going on with it. But it's more the fact that, like, it starts out being like, oh, it's kind of Power Wash Simulator, but for a hotel. And then, I don't know how musical the actual game is, or it's just stylistic for the trailer to do the weird. I don't know. But, like, it's sort of like that, and then things get a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And then they just keep getting fucking weird. Because, like, you start helping out the town, and then it's like,
Then you're shooting books at a giant eldritch horror.
Yeah, it's like, then it gets like, there's something a bit culty about this town. And then it's a bit space horror-y about this town.
It looks cool. I'm definitely going to give that a shot.
And I mean, come on, the cat talks.
True.
I'm a sucker for a sailor monologue.
Ah, definitely.
But yeah, the fucking roller coaster, the fucking trailer is like, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. I need to fucking understand that one. Next up is Planet of Lalan 2.
The first one is a nice, like, kind of puzzly platformer game.
Yeah, with the little blobcat thing.
Yeah. I mean, I like the first one. I might pick this one up.
Yeah.
It still looks pretty.
It's got that sort of inside via Ori thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is the Elder Scrolls Online, which is just an update trailer for their new update for pets.
I have not played like Elder Scrolls Online. It's just it never enticed me.
I realized that I was not the hero and didn't care anymore.
Yeah,
because like the story pitches you as the one true hero of the land, which Guild Wars and WoW both figured out is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then the first time you run into a fucking area where you need to do a quest and someone's doing a loop, killing everything you need to progress, it's like, yeah, I'm not the hero.
Yeah.
Next up is Animo, which is...
I tell you what, people are coming for Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People really seem to have been like, there's blood in the water? We're gonna go for that.
Yeah. It looks gorgeous, but I'm guaranteeing they're gonna try and sue over the fact they're writing something.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a thing.
It's really cute.
Yeah. I really hate just how much, as a grown-ass adult, I want to play this game.
It's just straight out like Pokemon. Like, I don't think it's a critter I've seen here yet that I wouldn't have seen in a Pokedex somewhere.
Yeah.
At least that, or Digimon-esque. Like, I look at this as like, I hate how much I'm going to play this.
It seems like you sort of like capture or partner with them and then you sort of possess them and run around as the critters.
You become them.
It's like it has elements of Pokemon Snap, like to capture.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm very interested in what this is. I think the bit of me that's the little jaded shard that really still loves Pokemon is just sort of awoken for a moment.
Yeah. We've given it hope.
The Pokemon company has really got to be getting fucking worried. Like, they're all coming out of the grass now.
There was that other retro one that you suggested, Swoosh, ages ago. I can't remember. It's like a 2D art
Is it Mokapon? Or is it something like that? But
yeah. Temtem, that one. Pal World, Animo. It's just like, you're spoiled for choice if you don't want to fucking deal with the Pokemon company anymore.
Yeah.
Next up is Keeper.
This is made by Double Fine, which already makes me kind of want to get it.
I know, right?
You could have told that
and then
just
you find
from
out what
the
you're
first
playing.
slight animation.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Look at it. You're
Oh.
playing a fucking lighthouse.
Yeah, I know. The minute I was like, what? The main character is a fucking lighthouse? Oh, yes. No, this is definitely a Double Fine game. With a
It's
weird, snarky bird as a pal.
Yeah. It looks very Double Fine. It looks very Double Fine.
This would definitely be the game I'd get that month for, like, chill out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whenever this one comes out. But 90% of this stuff's coming out 2026. It's not coming out this year. But this looks so nice. Just a chill, cool design environment. Wander around as a lighthouse. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. Let's have some fun.
Ooh, nice.
Next up is the trailer for the Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate finally coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
After the
Cool.
every other platform's had 2 games, they're getting the first one.
Yeah. I mean, cool. I played it.
Next up is Sea of Thieves Smuggler's Tide, which is the new update for Sea of Thieves.
Season 17. Holy fuck, this has been
Season
out for a while.
17 of Sea of Thieves, a game I was pretty sure was going to die on the vine,
Yeah.
but they really navigated it pretty well. Probably also helps that, like, we all got betrayed by Ubisoft, so probably a few more people were like, fuck it, I'm going to go play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a Smuggler's update for Sea of Thieves. Aren't pirate smugglers?
Generally, yes.
I mean, it's a cool expansion looks. They're adding more explosives, and that's always fun, but, like, I don't play Sea of Thieves. If you do, awesome, looks cool. Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Next up is At Fate's End.
I'm kind of interested in this just because it's the same guys who made Spiritfarer, and I quite enjoyed Spiritfarer.
Yeah. I mean, it looks interesting because, like, everyone's sword comes out weird.
It's like, it looks chill. Like, very, very chill.
I don't know how...
Like, the animation is pretty. Like, it looks really nice.
Even the combat looks really, like, slow and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll pick this up. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Next up is the remake of Persona 4. Yay.
Neat.
We've seen it before. I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, we do.
Next up is the next Plague's Tale game, Renaissance, A Plague Tale Legacy, which seems like it might be a bit of a prequel to A Plague's Tale.
Yeah, I mean, the Plague's Tale stuff was pretty fun. They were really good story games. But...
They were different.
I
think that was like they were always a little rough, but I liked that they would do it. They just didn't feel like everything else was out.
Yeah.
Neither one of them. And the whole, like, plague rat thing at, like tsunami proportions is like, this is a vibe is interesting. It's not just zombie people again.
Yeah. I think the next one's the last one. The rest are all repeats.
Yeah, it's the Talking Heads stuff for a number of products. Last up is the Final Fantasy 16. You're finally getting on an Xbox trailer.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Hallway Simulator 16.
By all accounts, it's quite good, but it's terribly optimized for PC.
Yeah. And
that's it. If you want to continue with the playlist, it's some deep dives and more Talking Head stuff. Not trailers, so we're not going to cover it. But, it's there if you feel like watching it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the main relevant trailer events. We did State of Play last week, and we've done these ones too late. I mean, hell, we've almost given people an extra hour of our voices this week.
Our dulcet tones.
I feel bad for them.
I know, right?
We're so sorry.
Sweden's going to be coming for us for this walk around.
Like, as bad as we're feeling, they fucking listen to it.
Yeah.
But they're the big ones. I did actually watch the Future Game Show, which did have one trailer I thought was very interesting. Oh, fuck. What was it? What's it fucking called now? Damn it. Hang on. I gotta get this, otherwise I can't leave the people hanging.
That'd be a horrible way to end the podcast, wouldn't it? It's like,
Just swing
ah,
it.
this thing we can't remember. Bye! And just ditch.
Oh, yeah, that thing. That was great. Anyway, see ya.
Might be a good way of getting engagement, just everyone's like spamming, it's this thing, you idiots!
I can't remember what it's called. It's gonna annoy me. It's a game where you play the guy who does the safety audit on evil people's lairs before adventurers go through it.
Yeah, was it just called, like, Lair or something?
I can't remember. It's so annoying.
We have homework for the next
It was like the most interesting trailer in the Future Game Show.
Yeah.
Like they had some other good stuff, but like that was the one that stuck out in my head was this game about being a lair inspector. It might be Dungeon Inspector. It calls it. I can't remember. It's so fun. It's got a really basic name though. Oh fuck! You know what? Fucking.
I was trying to find the showcase, breakdown.
There isn't a breakdown for that one.
Ah, damn.
Can I quickly scrub the fucking entire of it and find it?
It's not Duck Detective, is it? I'm Googling around. It's like, Duck Detective! Like, that's not what I want, but okay. But, no, we'll have to find that one. Like,
scrubbing it down. Keep you fucking vamp. Do something.
Like, it's
I'm
like
the only person running this fucking show.
Does sound interesting, and I'm actively searching for it at the moment. But meanwhile, John Doe.
Yes.
How's things?
Yeah, good. I've finally been able to get Stellar Blade installed. It took forever, and my computer did not like to download it for some whatever fucking reason.
It's probably just preemptively crying at the sheer amount of graphics it has to render.
I don't know, the specs aren't too bad on it, but just every time I try to install it, I don't know if it's just this update of Windows because it's been friggin' finicky. I'd hit 50% Steam crash. 50% Steam crash. Like, god fucking damn.
That sucks. I downloaded a demo recently, the Ferocious demo, which is kind of like a dinosaur horror survival game.
Nice.
Because I've seen it pop up a few places, and it's kind of like getting that itch of Jurassic Park horror. I'm like, that could work. So it's like basically we have Jurassic Park at home.
That's fair enough. I've also dumped so much time into Nice Day for Fishing. Holy shit. I like the game.
Oh, yeah. No, I have to grab that one. I got paid this week, so I'm grabbing that one.
Look, I'll throw out the show notes because I've got to mention it. Have a look at a game called Deathground.
Deathground.
That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
You know how you were talking about how you wanted a game that was basically running around sabotaging a Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh!
It's basically this.
Oh, it is! That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to find that. That's going on the wish list. I'm assuming that's also coming to Game Pass at some point, so...
No, this is from Future Game Show. It might not be.
Oh, damn. Ooh, wait, that means I can search Steam for it. That's fine.
Exactly where I was looking at it.
Found it.
Actually, I was watching that. The Expanse... The Expanse... Osiris Reborn actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. They've got the third... I don't have a good chaptered version of this for doing clean podcasting with, but there is some good trailers in there. I was going to say that this is one of the other decent shows worth actually going and having a look at.
Yeah. If you check out Ferocious on Steam, because I've just pulled that one up, It's kind of like a shooter, like almost Turok kind of way, like, you know, fighting against dinosaurs with machine guns and ancient civilization.
Nice.
But, you know, Deathground sounds way more fun.
I can't find this fucking thing. I will find it, though. I'll have it for next week. Or if maybe editor Seth will edit in here and add the fucking name and put the trailer down.
Nice.
Make it my other self's problem.
That's a future Seth problem.
Me.
He'll look back and go, "Fuck you, past Seth." My
yeah,
nemesis.
pretty much. Well, I mean, he's got to go find the Deathground trailer now, and I've already given him extra work. He was really happy to just throw 2 playlists down. Now he's got to get single trailers.
I really hope that your interlude is just you going, this is editing Seth, and fuck that guy, I ain't doing what he tells me.
He sounds like a dickhead, and he is.
Yeah, I just remembered, because, Deathground is basically a multiplayer game where you have to go, you try and survive on a map that's infested with dinosaurs and clear objectives. I think they say they've got 5 maps, and there's different ways you can remix them.
Nice.
I'd be keen.
For at launch. They'll probably do extra maps as DLC, but yeah. Yeah, it's basically the Jurassic Park game you guys were describing.
It's that thing we want. It's already coming.
I thought this trailer was in the Xbox set, which is why I didn't say anything back then. Because I was hoping we'd just naturally end up going past it.
But yeah. Alright. We should probably end up.
Yeah. I've blabbed enough and tried to talk enough about it. But, and I watched the PC gaming show. Bad. It's not good.
Really? You usually look out for that one.
Nah, well, I didn't like it that much, and I don't like Day 9. Anyway, that's your lot for the week. You got a whole bunch of bonus. Have fun.
Bye.
See ya.